There are streets that hold more than just footsteps. They hold breaths that shouldn't exist. Echoes that insist on remaining. When I return to those places, I realize that there are parts of you that never left. The corner still has the same smell of old rain, an aroma that time has failed to erase. I walk slowly, trying to understand. Why do I feel you approaching with the wind? The sharp windows reflect a figure I know all too well. Even when there's nobody there, it's as if its presence is formed in the light, drawing the outline of what we were. The shadow I see is not an illusion. This is what's left of us. Lamppost flicker slowly, as if his pulse were beating alongside electricity. The air vibrates with something I recognize, a vivid memory awaiting my return. I don't know if it's nostalgia or a part of you that refuses to disappear, but I feel the breath of the shadow, as if she were right next to me. Where your shadow still breathes, that's where my heart returns without thinking. In the reflection that the world does not see, I'll still find. Where your shadow still breathes, the past whispers without asking permission. Even though you've left, some part of you remains directed towards me. The coffee shop where we laugh still retains its aroma, trapped between coffee notes and memories. The park bench feels warm, as if you had just woken up. Even the windows of the buildings, they seem to show shadows that don't match the present. These are as molds reflected in the architecture, forms that time could not undo. Every step here reveals a version of yourself that I didn't know. I remember the wind changes direction with your name. The light doubles when I think of you. It's as if the whole city is conspiring against it, to remind me of what hasn't ended. And I understand finally, some loves never die, they simply turn into suspended breath in the space between yesterday and now. Where your shadow still breathes, there's a part of me stuck in the past. In the silence between two streets, I feel you calling me. Where your shadow still breathes, memory is more real than any absence. And even if the world says it's over, the air still retains its shades of blue, as if revealing a hidden truth. The shadows begin to move, synchronized with what I feel. I see you walking beside me, made of light and condensed memory. I hear your laughter echoing off the walls, echoing as if it had never left. It is a synthesis of love that has endured, even when we don't resist. The shadows breathing grow stronger, as if trying to reach me again. The air seems to take shape, an outline that I know by heart, and then I realize something I've always been afraid to admit. You're gone, but the part that mattered most is gone. She remained trapped in my world. Love is not dead. He simply became a living shadow. Where your shadow still breathes, I meet with the version of us that survived in a space where absence doesn't win. Your presence still chose me. Where your shadow still breathes, the heart understands what the mind has denied. There are loves that never go away, they only change the way they breathe. The street lights dim, but its shadow remains there, serene. There are nights when the whole house sleeps, but I remain awake, listening to the sound of what I didn't have the courage to say. On the table, the dim light of the lamp, it illuminates letters that never found their destination. These are early mornings that still breathe you in. I wrote your name as if reopening a wound. The ink dripped in a trembling motion, mixing resentment, pride, and a glimmer of hope. Each sentence seemed to plead for forgiveness, because of feelings that I didn't know how to organize. The entire night was spent bent over the paper, as if you wanted to hear what I hadn't said out loud. And when I finished, I realized how absurd it was. The letter wasn't for you, it was for our version that was still trying to exist. The envelope remains still in front of me, as heavy as a forbidden confession. The sound of the clock seemed to be dueling with my heart, but fear won. I folded the letter and put it away. like so many others that never reached you.
Midnight letters you never read, trapped in the place where pride silenced me. Lines that tremble when they remember your name. Echoes of the love that the dawn preserved. Midnight letters you never read, truths written in the dark. Even without having left this table, they still scream everything I feel. There are piles of thoughts that never turned into action, drafts that tell the story of a love that defeated itself. I wrote about the night I lost you, about the words I swallowed out of fear, about the pride I raised as armor and ended up being our greatest enemy. Each dawn revealed another piece of me, but none of them crossed your path.
Sometimes I think the paper understood more than I did. He absorbed my flaws, my unsent apologies. My wish was to have tried again. The leaves hold what I couldn't protect, the love I hid too well to be saved.
Midnight letters you never read, where my truth remained intact. Every word silenced, it was yet another chance that life took away from me. Midnight letters you never read, kept as witnesses to what went wrong. And even without having touched hands, they carry away everything that's left of us. The house is filled with long shadows, as if the cards came to life. The lines begin to move, creating constellations of regret. I see flashes of what we could have been, each vision illuminated by bluish flashes. The words are trying to escape from the page, as if they were searching for you in another dimension. The entire night breathes differently, as if trying to give it back to me, that which I hid for years. There is one last folded letter at the bottom of the drawer, written on the day I understood too late that silence had conquered us both. In it, I finally said everything, that I still loved you. Who's still waiting? Who still believed in an impossible return? But when I reached the end, the destination of that letter was clear. It would be just another testimony of the love that didn't know how to ask for forgiveness. Midnight letters you never read, they are a map of what I tried to fix too late. Even though they did not continue their journey, they carry everything I never dared to show you. Letters you never read, they live where pride and longing meet. And even if you never see them, they
somewhere. The sound of us in another lifetime, still traversing the silence of this world. It's a song I haven't lived through, but which I recognize by heart. The sound of us in another lifetime, it resonates like a broken promise. Here we were at odds, and so we went. Destination fulfilled. I see our hands meeting in a more patient universe than this one. The neon glow illuminates them both, as if to validate a history that wasn't possible here. That couple who live among the stars, laugh at everything we face, as if it were telling us. Only time will tell, and I keep wondering what it would be like to live like that, without the weight of wrong choices, without the haste that brought us down. The images flicker, mixing the past that we had with the future we never reach. It's like having two versions of our lives. They try to touch each other through the glass of the cosmos. For a moment I feel your presence beside me, as if I had crossed centuries to find myself. The sound of us in another lifetime, this proves that we were possible. Even though everything here has failed, we remain whole there. The sound of us in another lifetime, it fills the gap between realities. And when I close my eyes, I hear you calling me, as if he had never left. The neon lights explode like waves, each one revealing a fragment of ourselves. Scenes overlap, a dance, a hug, a reunion, a smile I've never seen before. But I still acknowledge that. The music of the cosmos grows, pulsing like a shared heart. Four dimensions that refuse to be forgotten. I feel time bending, trying to get back on track, as if the universe insisted in mending what was broken here. Before heaven closes its doors, I see you from that other reality, looking directly at me. There is no pain nor bread, only tranquil clarity of those who experience love without mistakes. And then I understand we don't need to have succeeded here so that we can be real somewhere
this is what's left of us. As if she were right next to me. Where your shadow still breathes, that's where my heart returns without thinking. In the reflection that the world does not see, I'll still find you. Shadow still breathes, the past whispers without asking permission. Even though you've left, some part of you remains directed towards me. The coffee shop where we laughed still retains its aroma, trapped between coffee notes and memories. The park bench feels warm, as if you had just woken up. Even the windows of the buildings, they seem to show shadows that don't match the present. These are as molds reflected in the architecture, forms that time could not undo. Every step here reveals a version of yourself that I didn't know. I remember the wind changes direction with your name. The light doubles when I think of you. It's as if the whole city's conspiring against it, to remind me of what hasn't ended. And I understand, finally, some loves never die. They simply turn into suspended breath in the space between yesterday and now. When your shadow still breathes, there's a part of me stuck in the past, in the silence between two streets. I feel you calling me. Your shadow still breathes. Memory is more real than any absence, and even if the world says it's over, the air still retains its essence. City lights up in shades of blue, as if revealing a hidden truth. The shadows begin to move, synchronized with what I feel. I see you walking beside me, made of light and condensed memory. I hear your laughter echoing off the walls, echoing as if it had never left. It is the synthesis of love that has endured, even when we don't resist. The shadows breathe and grow stronger, as if trying to reach me again. The air seems to take shape, an outline that I know by heart. And then I realize something I've always been afraid to admit. You're gone.
Love is not dead. He simply became a living shadow, living shadow. Where your shadow still breathes on me with the version of us that survived in a space where absence doesn't win. Your presence still chose me. Listening to the sound of what I didn't have the courage to say. On the table, the dim light of the lamp, it illuminates letters that never found their destination. These are early mornings that still breathe you in. I wrote your name as if reopening a wound. Ink dripped in a trembling motion, mixing resentment, pride, and a glimmer of hope. Each sentence seemed to plead for forgiveness because of feelings that I didn't know how to organize. The entire night was spent bent over the paper, as if he wanted to hear what I hadn't said out loud. And when I finished, I realized how absurd it was. The letter wasn't for you, it was for our version that was still trying to exist. The envelope remains still in front of me, as heavy as a forbidden confession. The sound of the clock seemed to be dueling with my heart. But fear won. I folded the letter and put it away, like so many others that never reached you. Midnight letters you never read. 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 Trapped in the place where pride silenced me. Lines that tremble when they remember your name. Echoes of the love that the dawn preserved. Midnight letters you never read. Truths written in the dark. Even without having left this table, they still scream everything I feel. There are piles of thoughts that never turned into action, drafts to tell the story of a love that defeated itself. I wrote about the night I lost you, about the words I swallowed out of fear, about the pride I raised as armor and ended up being our greatest enemy. Each dawn revealed another piece of me,
your path. Sometimes I think the paper understood more than I did. He absorbed my flaws, mine sent apologies. My wish was to have tried again. Leaves hold what I couldn't protect. The love I hid too well to be saved. Midnight letters you never read. Midnight letters you never read. Midnight letters you never read. Where my truth remained intact. Witnesses to what went wrong. And even without having touched hands, they carry away everything that's left of us. The house is filled with long shadows, as if the cards came to life. The lines begin to move, creating constellations of regret. I see flashes of what we could have been, each vision illuminated by bluish flashes. The words are trying to escape from the page, as if they were searching for you in another dimension. The entire night breathes differently, as if trying to give it back to me, that which I hid for years. There is one last folded letter at the bottom of the drawer, written on the day I understood too late that silence had conquered us both. In it, I finally said everything, that I still loved you. Who was still waiting, who still believed.
There are nights when the sky becomes a silent canvas, lights bend, forming images that do not belong to this life. And up there I see a film that never existed. But who insists on telling the story of the two of us, as if it were true? In the reflection between two stars, I recognize our version of events, which knew the way. They walk side by side, without fear, without hesitation, as if they had found the exact time for it to happen. I observe that distant scene, trying to understand why everything went wrong here. It's strange to realize destination fulfilled. I see our hands meeting in a more patient universe than this one. The neon glow illuminates them both as if to validate a history that wasn't possible here. That couple who live among the stars laugh at everything we face, as if it were telling us that love was never the problem. Only time will tell. And I keep wondering what it would be like to live like that, without the weight of wrong choices, without the haste that brought us down. The images flicker, mixing the past that we had with the future we never reach. It's like having two versions of our lives. They try to touch each other through the glass of the cosmos. For a moment I feel your presence beside me, as if I had crossed centuries to find myself. Explode like waves, each one revealing a fragment of ourselves. Scenes overlap, a dance, a hug, a reunion, a smile I've never seen before, but I still acknowledge that. The music of the cosmos grows, pulsing like a shared heart for dimensions that refuse to be forgotten. I feel time bending, trying to get back on track, as if the universe insisted in mending what was broken here. Before heaven closes its doors, I see you from that other reality, looking directly at me. There is no pain nor regret, only tranquil clarity of those who experience love without mistakes. And then I understand, we don't need to have succeeded here so that we can be because of what we continue to be in all the lives we almost had. The sky is slowly darkening, erasing the film that never existed here. But the music remains, flowing through the space inside me. It's the sound of us echoing in a life I didn't live, but that I never stopped feeling.